Where's your shoes? We gotta work, make a video.
This texture I put on.
Yeah. Where's your shoes?
Oh, they're over there.
You can't wear
They're right here. Oh.
flip-flops.
What?
Boy, you ain't wearing flip-flops to grind in?
You got to. You got a river out there.
Let's do it. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We are in the FFR shop number 2, aka Pops' hangar. And we are going to work on the A-Flem machine. A-Flem is behind the camera. I said A-Flem is behind the camera. And we've decided, since that the water is still so high, Austin's been working on this car, and we're gonna spend some time on it tonight, give you guys an update on where we stand with his car, and we're gonna get some work done to get it prepped for the cage. Y'all saw we got both the cages in for Austin's and Dad's. So Austin's obviously is first, Dad's is gonna be later. So we wanna give y'all a short update on what we've got.
Real close.
Austin's car. But before we get into this video,
Ooh, please don't be another giveaway.
we have reached 750 subscribers. Thank y'all so much for the ones out there that are subscribed to our channel. That is our third milestone. We wanted to be 250, then 500, and 750. So we are excited about that. All we have left is 1,000. So make sure that if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button so that we can reach that 1,000 subscriber mark. But because we reached our 750 subscriber mark,
We're gonna dig in A-Flem's pockets again.
doing another giveaway. That is correct. So y'all make sure that y'all stay tuned for that, because we're gonna be announcing that giveaway really soon for our 750 subscribers.
This is what you're gonna get. You're gonna get all this right here.
Yeah, signed. Austin gonna have to sign
Every
one of
piece.
them. But let's jump into the car and show you guys what Austin has accomplished so far.
Okay, fellas.
What we've got.
You like that instead of all right, guys? Okay,
yeah.
fellas and ladies.
That's right.
So little paint.
Sound deadening.
I'm gonna go ahead and point this out because it's on the
That's good.
in the video. So I cut these out. You can't tell right now in this video, I don't think. Skylar
show
can
you.
stick his hand all the way in there and you'll be able to see.
All the way back.
Oh, let me turn right here. You see that I cut out all this. I did that because y'all know A-Flem gets hit a lot right here. So we already had to cut Skylar's right side out
Yeah, we cut some of mine.
so that you could get a 2x4. A lot of people cut this out for weight. It was had a little weight, but not as much as I just wanted to be able to get in there. Like this one already had a dent like we showed you. You can still see, so I was able to knock that out.
Yeah.
Other than that, I have taken everything I can think of.
Yeah, you got it stripped down.
I mean, I've even cut a little, whatever that was.
Right.
I mean, anything and everything I could think of. We still have,
Dash is gone, so we're gonna get the rest of this AC stuff out.
still have a mess of wiring.
Which my car has that same thing. A lot of people have asked, why don't we get rid of all that? So what we do is,
I'll tell you,
obviously,
we're not, how?
obviously we know you can buy like standalone harnesses and things. I mentioned this on my build, but we like to run the stock Speedo and the tachometer and stuff like that. And so it's just, I mean, I know that's a little bit of weight, but it's not a lot, and we keep the same.
Does Travis have a stand?
Travis doesn't. He has a Bradshaw racing harness. But
Well,
see,
now you
Travis
know
has
why.
Travis has switches for his fuel pump, stuff like that. And we like to keep all that stuff in there.
In case we ever want to go back stock. You know?
Y'all have heard about, if you're new to the channel, go back and watch my RSX build. Y'all have heard that we've had some mishaps with wiring harnesses, and so we just try not to touch any of that. But that's the reason behind that. So we just tuck it up under the dash. Austin's done a fabulous job getting everything done. We're gonna get the rest of the A and the B pillars cut out tonight. and get some of his condenser and AC lines out of the motor compartment, and then we'll pretty much be ready for a cage.
If we can get all this.
And the sound deadening, which Austin, I got to show him that trick with that
Yeah.
that stuff. So anyway, that's it.
All right, here comes some time lapse.
Let's get to
Y'all
work.
have fun.
So Austin said he couldn't get this to work.
No, I didn't. It worked for me back there.
Ready?
Yeah, we're dead. That stuff has a lot more in that can than mine.
There we go. There you go. Let's just go with it. You want to hit it while it's cold. Still hammering away. But we got all the sound deadening out. That again is an amazing invention, or not invention, but discovery. Whoever figured that out, because as soon as you spray it on there, the stuff just chips out. Austin's already started taking it all out, so all of it's done. Just one small piece up there. We'll get this cleaned out, and then the last thing to do is start cutting all this out. Austin already cut this out to give us plenty of room to weld the cage in. We'll get everything cleaned up. Right, well, I've got a little bit left.
What about the back?
We'll focus on the back later. That stuff will come out quick. All this.
Let me use it for the front.
Yeah, we'll use it for the front. But also, I got this AC condenser out. Open that up. Yeah, we got the fan on. It's hot out here. But Austin got all this junk out. We got to take this fender off. We're going to fix all that. We've got a new fender to go on there from one of our other cars. And after that, we're also going to take out the AC compressor. That's going to be a little bit later on. But we are rolling on Austin's build. It'll be ready for the cage really soon. Hey, A-Flem, are you going to be revealing your number tonight?
Oh, yeah.
You are going to be revealing the number?
Yeah.
So,
No.
yeah, you are.
No, I ain't.
Yeah, when are you going to reveal it?
When I peel the sticker on, y'all see me past 13 on the truck.
So no number revealed tonight.
We had we had something come up with all the storming stuff. Really, Skylar says we've been flying on this, but we probably could have been done already.
Yeah, but I mean,
with the storm, and I don't know if Skylar's mentioned Dad went to the hospital. Maybe he can talk about that later. Short story, Dad had COVID. He's doing great now. But
yeah, just go ahead and fill them in.
Well, you tell him.
So just to fill y'all in, this last 3 weeks has been real hard. The mailman went to the hospital, the emergency room. He did get COVID, and he got COVID pneumonia in his lungs and double pneumonia, and he got put on a ventilator, and it was real scary there for a little bit. He got put to a room, but thankfully he got off the air, got off the ventilator, and we were able to bring him home. So it's been a little bit
to a river.
That's right, bring him home to a flood. But it's been a little bit of an emotional train wreck for some of us, and Dad's just very lucky to be back home. That's why you haven't seen him in a bunch of the videos, but he is here and he's doing good. So no need to keep harping on that. Dad's gonna be good to go.
But with that said,
yeah, with that said,
something's come up.
What's come up?
I can't say it because they're not part of this team. So the number might have to change.
No, number ain't changing.
It's possible that there might be 2 of the number that I'm going with. So we should know by this weekend. So I'll do this. Skylar ain't told me how much. How much are the stickers?
I've already ordered them.
Oh, that's fine. Okay.
It was going to be a surprise for you, but oh well.
Okay, well that's good. I'll tell you this: if this weekend I find out that somebody else has the same number, we might just add an F or something behind ours.
There you go.
So
Perfect.
if that's the case, whenever we get them, I feel like we're close here. I mean,
We're close.
a lot of stuff, like all this that I'm doing, could have been done after. It's just been me piddling around.
It's just a lot easier to do it. Like
I
for
mean,
instance,
all that back there we can do. We're just trying to get this ready for the cage, and then the turbo. That'll be it.
I really do like that you went ahead and painted. We may, once we get everything clean here,
We're gonna respray all the cars.
we're gonna
next year.
respray it, but what I like is that Austin got everything painted. So once we get everything clean and I get the cage kind of test fitted in, make sure all the halo bars and all are good, we may pull the cage back out and go ahead and spray Austin's complete inside to where it's black. Because it was way harder to do that when the cage was in on mine.
All right, what do you think the people are gonna think when this one's up against the old 13 Mean Machine?
People are dying to see us race each other. The
So you
only
got-
advantage that I have is that I've been running a lot longer, but Austin's been running.
Boy,
my
he's
car-
got weight reduction.
Austin's been running my car a lot more than I have, so he's more accustomed to the
So
tracks
on a
and
serious
stuff like
note, from me to you, so you take an experienced driver,
that, right?
and let me tell y'all something, because I feel a need to say this. Please do not base Skylar's driving off that 1888 Legend car he drives. Because y'all are they probably got it in their mind that I'm the good driver in the family. Let me tell you something. Skylar, I don't know if he's ever even wrecked a car. That joker, you know the little, when you're a kid, the little car that goes down the thing?
Yeah.
He was 2 years old, never even fell off of that. Skylar is a great driver. And this, me and Travis were talking about it. This is the most races I've ever raced. Y'all aren't watching me
Y'all don't
a
know
good
how-
driver. Y'all are watching me become one.
Right.
Not
Austin's racing career
just started.
just started. He only raced these front wheel drive
Because
cars when he
Skylar
was
was
a
at-
lot younger. But
What I want y'all to say is, so now we got the only advantage that y'all are going to see for me is I'm about 7 races ahead of Skylar at Outlaw.
that's right. I've never run an Outlaw still. But
So all we got to hope is that this old number whatever runs as good, because that 13 runs like a chunk.
yes, it does. Let's get the cutting, y'all, and we'll show y'all.
And I'm not going to say who, Skylar. What do you got to say about somebody coming up to a friend of ours saying that your 13's cheated up?
Yeah, guys, let me tell you something.
What have you done?
Let me tell y'all what I've done on my 13.
Let me set it straight. Have you done anything?
Negative.
What about the person before you? You don't know.
Well, I don't know. It was dadgum street legal with
Yeah,
the title and insurance.
Going to the doctor's office and
Yeah,
dentist
so-
appointments.
Let me tell y'all this much. Everything I've done to my car, I've documented on YouTube. So there you go. So if you think that my car's chewed up, you can go watch the YouTube series and you tell me what I've done. So my car is just, it's like Mr. Steve Eden says up at SWE. He takes time, he does his job, he does the best job he can on setups, he goes over his car, checks stuff, and he takes care of it. That's what wins races. So that's
All right,
what we
let's
do.
get to
Let's
it.
get the cut.
All right, there's one of the doors. We've got pretty, I could have maybe went lower, but it's all right. Got that. We'll leave the bars in. Just gonna cut the top out. Try not to. And maybe, I really want to roll this down somehow. Or grind it, because that's where you slide in. I might put a foam right there. So there's one door. How you doing over there?
Pretty good.
Jeez. All right.
There you go, guys and gals. It's cut out. So that's the whole entire B pillar. Completely cut out. And we still leave the strength of the door, or I'm sorry, of the pillar right here. It's still all tied in the back, but I cut all the way back to this bar to still leave the strength. So you can see the difference in that side compared to this side now. That's what it looks like when it starts. That's what it looks like when it finishes. If any of you guys are wondering, why do you cut all that out? Well, this is the reason why. I mentioned it in my last build on my car that I don't like cutting the roofs off of these cars. So we ordered a prefab cage specifically designed for these RSXs. And so I like to make sure that safety is number one. I cannot tell you how many times I've been to the tracks that we've been to and the tech guy come look at our car and say, my gosh, these cars are the cages are put in very well. And the reason that is because I take my time on it. Safety's number one. So that side over there, the reason I cut that out is I'll show y'all. I already showed y'all this once, but I'll show you again if you're new to the channel. Is when I set this cage in and I notch it right here, and we have the door bars that come in, this gives me plenty of room to come along with my welder. Whenever I weld this in place, it gives me plenty of room on this side to weld, and also plenty of room on this back side to weld any of this bar that I want to put in. So that's why I don't leave that, because it gives me plenty of space to get my hand back in here. It allows for the cage to be solid and gets the cage away from anything on the car.
Let me say this too, because I don't have
And it makes it safe.
See right here?
What's that?
So these is one piece of metal that's rolled together like that.
Right.
So all the way down, this is the seam. So
Right.
that Scholar's cage, a lot of people would just weld to one side. So his is going to be welded to both sides of the frame, not just the one.
That's
I don't know
right.
if that makes sense.
I weld to this
And
this.
and the piece might even come over. You can, if you want.
No,
to.
it lands right here. It definitely lands right here. But what that
I
does
thought you
is,
had a piece of square.
no, I build some plates that go right here and go down. But what that does is when I set my bar on this plate right here, I can get good penetration around on this
So
side.
it ain't just half.
That's right. So you don't halfway do a cage.
Cage for me, for sure.
Yeah, we need a good cage for anybody.
Scholar don't
Safety's
need
number
cage.
one. So we got that side done. We'll just do the exact same thing to the other side. So we're gonna call that a video here. We appreciate you guys watching. It's getting late on us. Austin has to go to work tomorrow, and we'll call it a night. We got that B pillar on the right side done. We'll do the exact same thing on the left side. We'll button a few more things up, get a little bit of this stuff cleaned up and some of the AC components out, and we'll go from there. Hopefully the next video that we have, we'll come back and this thing will be ready for a cage to be put in. I wanted to let you guys know that I had a little bit of an issue with my email address. I lost a few of the driver spotlights. That's why I haven't been doing them. So if you sent me a driver spotlight and I have not done that yet, y'all please make sure to send me an email. I really like doing them portions of my videos because I'm really able to connect with a lot of you and actually keep up with the progress of y'all's racing seasons and things like that. So if you have any type of racing thing, even a jet ski, right, Austin?
Oh yeah.
Even if you have a jet ski or anything that you race, please send me an email at flemingfr13@gmail.com. I've got everything fixed back up, and I'd like to continue to do that because I really enjoy that. As far as the giveaway goes, I'll keep you guys updated on that. Again, thank y'all for the 750 subscribers. I appreciate that. We really enjoy doing this, and so to see our channel grow that really blesses us tremendously. So we'll call that a video. We'll come back and give you guys an update on what A-Flem's number is going to be, and also at the very end we'll do the price breakdown on this car. It's looking really good right now. So y'all guys stay blessed. Make sure to share this content if y'all enjoy it. Turn your notification bells on. Leave us a comment. Let us know what you think, and we will catch you guys in the next video.